Welcome to the Gateless Gate, episode 22. I'm Sam Fisher, and this is Kashapa's flagpole. We're actually beginning a really fun and exciting time in the Gateless Gate cones because we're closing one phase with Uman's dry dung, which is like, look, the message is reach beyond what you think you should. Look for the best things to build your Zen on. The next question is, okay, so what are the best things? And these next few cones, we get to walk the steps with monks who are asking this question, and they're just on the edge of discovering something much bigger than themselves. And so we get to journey with them, and that's what a lot of these next cones, the next phase of the Gateless Gate is about. Kashapa's flagpole kicks it off. It's one of these. Kashapa you should recognize from cone 6, the Buddha's flower, where remember the Buddha twirled the flower, Mahakashapa smiled. Buddha gave him the flower and said, I have the eye of the true teaching, the heart of nirvana, the Gateless Gate, the eye of the true teaching, the heart of nirvana, the formless form, the mysterious gate of the Dharma. And beyond all truth and beyond all teaching, I give it to Kashapa. And that's a great cone, so go ahead and check it out. But Kashapa now has a new student named Ananda. And Ananda's trying to figure this out, trying to put the pieces together. And so he goes to Kashapa and says, the Buddha gave you the robe. What else did he give you? And so you can tell he's trying to figure it out. He's like, there's something I'm missing here. There's something more. And Kashapa says, Ananda? And Ananda says, yes. And Kashapa says, knock down the flagpole at the gate. Now the flagpole was, when he says knock down the flag at the flagpole at the gate, the flag was raised when the teaching was in session. It was lowered when the teaching was over. And that way the village or the people could know that there was teaching in session and they could go and learn at the teaching. So when you knock down the flagpole at the gate, it means that the teaching is over for the day. Now, so it basically means like Ananda asked a question that ended the teaching. The big question is, was Kashapa frustrated with Ananda or was he pleased with Ananda? And I'll let you think about that. Here's some things that might help you put the pieces together. So Ananda's still looking to the robe. That's what he can see. He can see that Kashapa has the robe of the teaching. But he is asking the question. He's reaching out and trying to see, like, what else did he give you? So he's just on the edge of doing that. And when you're trying to discover that, it can't be, as the Buddha said, it was a joke, right? Back in cone 6, that can't be transmitted just via teaching. And so it might be time for Ananda to meditate on these things by himself, and he's at that point where he can come to his own enlightenment. So if you're thinking about, if you want to ponder this cone, go back to cone 6 and reread it and look at the video, and then come back here and reread this one, because it's the same journey, it's still going on. But Muman ends with this note. He says, remember that this spring does not begin or end with yin or yang. And he's saying, this kind of discovery, when you're coming to this point of awakening or discovery, you can't fall into duality one or the other, or material or not. But if you can look beyond that, if you can get beyond yin and yang, you can open up that spring that Mumon's talking about. So let's head into spring, and I will see you on the next episode of The Gateless Gate.